What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're going to be playing some Fireball Meteor Golems, but not in Legend League, because I won't lie to you guys, I just don't feel like doing my Legend League attacks today, but I do feel like recording a video today. So this is just going to have to do. I have 8 war attacks, 2 on 4 of my accounts, and this clan that we're up against, it's actually pretty interesting. They have some really good players. So I was looking through their players, and they actually have 3 other YouTubers that I'm aware of. They might even have more, but at least 3 that I'm aware of. They've got the boy Dark, insanely good profile, insanely good player. I'm sure you guys all know who Dark is. They got the boy Destro, again, insanely good profile and an insanely good player. And they've also got the boy KD, same thing, insanely good profile and an insanely good player. So this clan is stacked. Now, unfortunately, my clanmates already took out all the YouTubers, but that's okay. We can still take out their clanmates. And the cool part about this type of video is that I'll actually be able to explain to you guys my thoughts a whole lot better than when I'm doing live attacks in Legend League, because I'm going to screenshot each of these bases before I actually do the attacks, and I'm going to basically walk you guys through my thoughts before we do the attack live together. So I think you guys will end up learning a lot more from this type of video than from a typical Legend League type of video. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive straight into it. Alright, so this base over here, this one that I've picked out, I think I have a good plan for it. I'm going to screenshot and then show you guys basically what I'm thinking. So what I'm thinking is we hit the fireball on this expo right here. And there's not really like insane fireball value on this base. These guys have really good bases. But from here we do take down the fire spitter, we get this builder hut, we get the multi-gear, and we don't have to deal with the giga bomb this way. And it also sets a funnel. So I think it's enough value. And we can really easily do this with just 2 invis spells, 1 over these 3 buildings, and then like 1 over these 3 buildings, and start the warden like somewhere over here. And then what I'm going to do is pull the main army behind the other fire spitter, and we're going to enter into the base like this, probably with the troop launcher. And then we'll probably end up overgrowthing like the bomb hive or something over here. I don't know, we'll figure it out as we get over there, but that is my overall plan. Let's get straight into it. All right. And yeah, hopefully we can crush this base. So the plan is we're going to go first. Let me check the range of this. Okay, so we should be good to put the warden like right behind, right in between this barracks and gold mine. Gonna go, we'll put the invis spells first. And then like this. Very nice. Alright, nice fireball. That is a good start. Now, let's try to put a few cleanup troops down while I have a second. We have like a second or two while the warden's not under any damage. Alright, and then, yeah, we're going to go behind the fire spitter. I did not mean to put that baby dragon, by the way. That was an accident. But I think it's okay. It shouldn't matter. Baby dragon's basically a test loon. Pretty much. That's how we ended up using it. We'll put the meteor golem and the king over here to help with funneling. And now this revenge tower could be a tad bit problematic, but I think we'll be alright. Let's put like 2 rocket loons to funnel out that and force everyone inside the base. King is putting in work. Very nice. I'm going to totem that revenge tower. And we're looking pretty good, I think. Here, let's overgrowth this, honestly, before it kills someone important. And then we'll put the royal champion in the core. And it's kind of looking a little sketchy now. The guys are walking around the edge, but it was a pretty good attack overall, so I'm feeling pretty confident about this. This is normal mode, not Legend League, so there's quite a bit of room for mistakes. And we really haven't even made any mistakes. We're going to totem the long shot. And where's my royal champion? Okay, she's invisible. Awesome. Let's invis, freeze this, hit the RC ability, and then just rage through the core. And we're just going to use these spells whenever needed, just to probably keep the royal champion alive. I can't even see her. Oh, she's over here. Okay. Maybe to keep the warden alive. We'll see. Let's put the headhunters in now. We can go 2 rocket loons on this bomb tower. But I think we have crushed the space. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have crushed it. We'll just totem it by the ricochet cannon whenever it's needed. And beautiful. Okay, nice way to start the video off. Maybe not the most overkill attack or anything. It's a pretty tough base. All their bases honestly are really tough. I was looking through the bases and they don't have any easy ones at all. So hopefully we can get some more like overkill attacks later into this video, but that is a nice way to start with a swag invis spell. GG's. Okay, next up is this base. Let's take a screenshot and then we're going to take a closer look. So this one is kind of a weird base. I wasn't exactly sure where like the most best fireball value would be, but what I'm leaning towards is just this air defense, because from here we take down the monolith, the fire spitter, the ricochet cannon, the builder hut, this mortar too, and the enemy queen. So it seems like a pretty nice fireball just because we get the fire spitter on a monolith and it sets a funnel, which is really nice. And we can do it with probably 0 invis spells if I angle the warden properly. Might have to use 1 on the mortar, but I would rather not. So we can probably do it with 0 invis spells. And then we're going to pull the main army like this over here. And I think on this space, the log launcher would actually be good, just because there kind of is like a layer of walls. Not really, but a layer of dead space around the town hall. So I feel like if I use the troop launcher, there's a good chance that everyone is just going to like walk around the base, like they're going to just ring around it instead of actually going into the middle. So we're going to use a log launcher to break open these walls to the middle so that the troops can go and wreck the middle of this core. And from this angle, if we send the log launcher like, I don't know, something like this, the bomb hive won't affect us, because the bomb hive, this is the bomb hive's like trajectory, or however you say that, but it's not going to affect us because we're going to avoid the bomb hive. So I think it's a good plan. There is quite a toxic back end on this base. Like there is the Revenge Tower, Multi-Inferno, Scatter Shots, Poison Towers. But I think if we do it right, we should be just fine. So yeah, let's see how it plays out. Okay, and army looks correct. Let's get straight into it. I really would like to do this with 0 invis spells if possible. That would be awesome. I think we can do it. I just have to angle the warden right. We're going to go earthquakes. Perfect. Yep, and if you hit that instant fireball like that, you can avoid the Teslas. I mentioned that in yesterday's video, but yeah, if you didn't know that, if you spam the fireball really quickly, like insta-click it, you can get the fireball off before Teslas pop up, which is really good to note. Anyways, a log launcher like this seems good. Let's put like a few cleanup troops down. Can't really do too much, but just a little bit. Just a little bit doesn't hurt. Now, Meteor Golem and the King over here to help with funneling. I should have put the King a few seconds earlier, not gonna lie, because this funnel isn't really perfect just yet. Okay, it's looking good though. It's looking good. The funnel's looking pretty solid. We're gonna totem long shot in the middle. Somebody should end up taking down the core. We're probably gonna rage in the core. Yeah, let's rage in the core. Poison whatever is alive over there. And then Royal Champion over here to assist the King with the funnel. And then I'm thinking we overgrowth, not the Revenge Tower here, because I want the troops in the core to take that out, but I'm thinking we overgrowth like there. Should be a good overgrowth, should force everyone in one direction. And this is looking completely crushed, to be honest. I think it was a really good approach. We can put 4 rocket loons to finish off the Wizard Tower, and then a Baby Dragon to clean up the buildings behind. Oh yeah, this was a perfect approach. Holy, how many spells am I going to swag over here? Let's hit the RC ability, hit the King ability. This was just perfectly approached. We have literally like 7 spells left over. Bro, what? We can create the Audi symbol over here. That's kind of crazy. 7 spells unused and there's like a minute left on the clock. This one was perfect, guys. This one felt really, really good. Way better than the previous one we started with. Okay, next up is this base with Rage Towers. Let's screenshot it and take a closer look. So I thought of a really nice spot to hit this fireball is on this builder hut right here, because from this builder hut, we actually reach the bomb hive along with the entire Rage Tower compartment. I think it reaches the scatter shot. Even if it doesn't, that's not really a big deal. But anyways, that's an insane amount of fireball value. And as for how to hit that, we're going to start the warden at probably like somewhere in this corner. And we'll let him take down, I don't know, maybe like these few buildings, like as much as he can take down without like pulling the clan castle. And I believe if we place this invis spell properly, I can cover all 4 of these buildings with 1 invis spell, which is insane value. And then I'll probably use like another invis spell right there over those 2, maybe 1 over here. And I might end up sniping this out with rocket loons or something. But yeah, from here, the fireball should end up hitting this builder hut, which is insane value. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And then we could go into the other Rage Tower But I'm thinking I'm almost leaning towards we go away from the other rage tower, like we just go with like this with the main army, and then we can overgrowth the rage tower and like the revenge tower later on. Because I feel like if we go straight into the rage tower, we're just gonna lose too many troops. We've got the whole rage tower, the long shot, and the revenge tower doing damage to us. Like I feel like we're just gonna lose a lot of troops, so I think it's a little bit easier just to go here and then finish on the really strong side last. That is what I'm thinking. Hopefully this plan works. It's a really good plan as long as we do it properly. So yeah, without further ado, let's go crush this base. So let's check for the ranges of all this. First, we're going to put the warden. Let me check the range of this. That's important. Okay, warden like this. Test loon, healers. Let's put 2 rocket loons right there. Oh, there's Teslas. Okay, interesting. That's fine. I can just put a baby dragon on that. Should take it out, hopefully. Yes, baby dragon clutch. All right. And now, as for how to hit the fireball, I think we can do it now, honestly, as long as I don't mess anything up. If I misplace an invis spell, we're going to just have to hit, like, the rage tower or something. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a really nice fireball. I kind of misplaced the earthquakes, but it's okay. That didn't actually get as much value as I thought it did, but it's okay. Still a really nice fireball because we got the rage tower and the bomb hive taken out, which is like 2 of the most important defenses in the game. This guy had a sweeper bait on this side as well. Good thing we didn't start over there. Anyways, okay, this elixir storage high key messes up my funnel, but I think it's okay. Should be just fine. We're gonna put a meteor golem and the king just like this, and I think troop launcher or log launcher. Let's put the troop launcher. I just like the troop launcher, guys. I try to always use it whenever I can. It just tends to give me better results. So yeah, you'll usually see me running troop launcher unless it's like a certain base where I just have to use the log launcher. The army's kind of splitting though. This isn't going exactly how I envisioned it in my head, but it's going good enough to the point where I think it'll work. We hit the fireball. Put the Royal Champion here on the opposite side, and then we'll end up overgrowthing the Revenge Tower. Not the Revenge Tower, the Rage Tower. Okay, overgrowth Rage Tower right now. Awesome. And I think we're still going to crush the base. Yeah, this was just a really good fireball. The fireball basically made it so it was pretty much impossible to fail afterwards. Alright, let's hit Rocket Spear now. And then we'll just use all these spells as soon as that overgrowth wears off. And then we should be good to go. Let's put a headhunter in here. Some rocket loons in here. We can totem the minion prince just to make sure the minion prince goes down. Now queen ability, rage, and oh yeah, this base is crushed, guys. Crushed. This was a really good plan for this base. Absolutely crushed. Yeah, we don't need the king ability. We don't need these extra troops. We don't need the totem spell. So, boom. Easy. Let's hit that king ability now just for fun, even though we really didn't need it. And yeah, yet another base bites the dust. Okay, next base I'm looking at is this Rage Tower one. Let's screenshot it real quick and think of a plan together. So it's got Rage Towers, which means we should probably Fireball a Rage Tower. But on this specific one, I see if we hit the Scatter Shot, we'll actually get the Rage Tower and the Fire Spitter, whereas if we hit the Rage Tower, we wouldn't be getting the Fire Spitter. So I'm thinking we should actually aim for the Scatter Shot. Let me remove those marks real quick. Okay. And what I can do, we can hit this pretty easily with just 1 invis spell there. Gosh, art is not my specialty. 1 invis spell there, 1 invis spell there, and 1 invis spell there. Now, there is a chance that the fireball ends up going to the Rage Tower, but that's honestly fine too. Either one of these is really good value, and either way it's going to go to something important. And then after we get that fireball off, the plan is log launcher, just like straight into the core like this. We should be able to avoid the bomb hive, because the bomb hive, it's going like this. So from this angle, it shouldn't touch the log launcher or anything. So it should be a good log launcher angle. And then we'll just power through this core, have the army wrap around like this, and then I'll probably end up overgrowthing the Rage Tower or like the monolith on the back. I don't know. We'll figure something out. There's a lot of drawing on the screen. But overall, if we hit the fireball and get a log launcher into the core, it should go down relatively easily. Let's see how it plays out. Army is correct. All right. Let's get into it. So, yeah, the plan is to warden right over here. We're going to test loon, healers, And then we can go, let's make sure there's no Teslas with this Tesloon first. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Perfect on the scatter shot. Very nice. We actually only need 1 earthquake for that too, which is awesome. Awesome sauce. Now, Warden, come over here. We need log launcher like that. Put the apprentice warden down. Let's try put a few cleanup troops down. We can get cleanup troops. That's very nice. We're going to earthquake right here. Very nice. And I'm kind of worried about the king funnel. It looks kind of hard to funnel the king inside on this base. Or funnel the king outside, I mean. But we're going to give it our best shot. Let's poison right here. And yeah, the king funnel could be a bit problematic. I'm not going to lie. But let's just see what we can do. We just got to stay calm. Staying calm is key with this game, guys. I promise you. We're going to totem the revenge tower before it kills someone important. Let's hit the king ability now, honestly. Let's just, like, get that doing something important. And totem revenge tower again, just to make sure that it goes down. We might have to use a rocket loon on it. Okay, I'm going to put a rocket loon on the revenge tower since it's not going down. Very nice. Clutch rocket loon. That is exactly why I have these rocket loons with this army, because they are so clutch. And now the royal champion can probably come in on the opposite side, to be honest. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the move. And then we'll overgrowth to catch the monolith and the rage tower. Very nice. Let's invis RC. And I want to say this is looking really good. I think we executed it, honestly, perfectly as planned. We're going to put those rocket loons there to tank for the royal champion so that the fox can get another cycle without having to use a spell. 1000 IQ move. Okay, let's hit the rocket spear here. And then I'll totem, or I'll freeze the monolith whenever this wears off. Just like that. Freeze monolith, rage RC. And this guy got absolutely crushed. This was way better than the previous attack, by the way. Way, way better. We don't need this totem spell either. The guy just got completely crushed. Guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, if you enjoy this type of video, let me know in the comments. Like, let me know if you prefer Legend League attacks or if you prefer these war attacks. I honestly have a lot of fun doing war. Even though it is a little bit easier, it's still just a lot of fun. Okay, people, this base over here. So I think I have a good plan for this base. I'm going to tell you guys it right now. So at first, there's a poison tower here. You can barely see it. But at first, I was thinking we should fireball either the poison tower or this inferno so that we take out, like, this whole compartment. But then I realized that's going to require quite a lot of spells and quite a lot of time. And what we could do instead, that's basically the same amount of value for way less spells and way less time, is just hit the monolith. Because from here, we'll get the builder hut, the poison tower, and the inferno. We're just not getting the ricochet cannon and the builder hut over here, but that's fine. Because what we're going to get in exchange as well is also this super wizard tower and this expo. So this is a really good fireball, and we'll basically kill the minion prince too, which is huge. I think this will be perfect. That's a really nice fireball, and we can do this relatively easily on the monolith. We can go like 1 invis spell there, 1 invis spell here. I don't know, maybe I really don't want to use too many. Let me think about this a little better. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go 2 like that, and then 1 over here, and then we'll snipe out these 2 buildings with like a baby dragon and like some rocket loons or something. So these buildings will be out of the picture, and then we can hit it with 3 spells pretty easily. Then the main army will come in like this, and we're going to just dive into the core here. Probably going to end up overgrowthing like a revenge tower and fire spitter here. Seems like a really good spot for an overgrowth. I don't know, maybe we'll overgrowth like the over here, the revenge tower and this ricochet cannon. We'll see. But this is the overall plan, and I think it should be a cakewalk if we can just hit our fireball efficiently without screwing that part up. So yeah, let's get straight into it. All right, so there's not too many trash buildings over here, so I think we should actually do this sniping first. What we're going to do is put a baby dragon there and like a rocket loon there. I think that should be enough, and then we can put the warden here. Let's also test loon just in case. I really hope the test loon doesn't find a Tesla. All right, we can go 1, 2, 3. Whoa, hold on. Warden got a little too close to damage. He's okay, though. He's okay. Had to use a totem spell. I got a little scared. I don't know if we really needed it, but, you know, better be safe than sorry. I think it was a good decision to use it there. Anyways, let's start the rest of this attack right now. I guess we let the Warden get that little Dark Elixir drill. And I think we can run Troop Launcher here comfortably. Apprentice Warden. Good thing this guy's Bomb Hive is low level, or I would be a lot more worried about that. What we'll do, though, is Totem like this to 1, block the Bomb Hive, and then 2, also get the Guardian in it. Let's hit the King ability here to hopefully force the Queen inside the base. Queen, 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 don't troll me. Queen's trolling. Okay, this is bad. The Queen's going outside. We have to adapt, and this means we have to put the Royal Champion inside, because the Queen's going outside. It was a poor funneling on my part. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Hold on, we have to overgrowth here, because the Warden's also leaving, and... oh, the Warden's dead. Not good, not good, not good. Oh man, this is bad. Really poor funneling on me, by me. This was not great. We might still get this because this is normal mode. Keep that in mind. If this was Legend League, oh, we would have been cooked. It would have been a fail 110%. But this is normal mode, so you can get away with a couple mistakes. We just have to lock in here. It's definitely still doable. The RC is alive. If the RC is alive, that's like the most important thing. We're going to poison here for this enemy king and enemy minion prince, and then put the headhunters in. And I'm just going to use all these spells and troops pretty much to make sure the royal champion stays alive. That's what's really important here. Headhunters putting in work. Yes, look at those headhunters go. Clutch headhunters taking down the enemy heroes. We can put like a rocket loon on each of these Teslas. Freeze right there to keep the RC alive. And I think we do get this, even though this was actually an awful attack. This was terrible, guys. Like, the whole army walked around the edge. We did lock in, though, and we managed to get yet another 3-star. Let's go. Okay, this base over here. So, I think this one has a lot of fireball value. So, we're going to do something interesting here, and we're going to get a fireball deep into the core. And I think we're going to invest the overgrowth with this fireball. So, let's plan it out right now. I'm thinking we fireball, like, this Inferno. That takes down... like this much of the core, which is really, really nice. That's like all the scary stuff from the core. And anyways, to do that, I think that we will need 1 invis spell over these 3 buildings. We're going to probably use the overgrowth. I think I can get it to cover probably all that. And then we're going to use probably 2 more invis spells. 1, 2. And then that should go to the Inferno, I believe. Yeah. We just need to make sure we keep the Warden in a spot where he's safe while we hit the fireball. And then I think we'll be good. After that, the plan is just pull the Warden in either direction. Whichever direction looks better in the moment. I'm not even entirely sure just yet. And then we'll use the log launcher to open up the walls to the core. Let's just say we go this side, for example. We'll then send the log launcher like that. I meant to make this yellow. Log launcher like this. Open up the walls to the core. And we won't have an overgrowth for the back, but because of the fireball value... we should be just fine. This is kind of a crazy fireball that we are attempting, though. So, wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Okay, so... how the heck are we going to pull this off? It's going to be a little bit crazy. But I believe in myself. So... okay, I think first we should put the overgrowth down. Honestly. Yeah. Okay, that overgrowth was actually perfect. Now we can go like this. 1, 2, 3. That goes Revenge Tower, but that still works. That's still a really nice fireball, so I won't complain about that. Oh my gosh, I screwed up. I was late on the earthquakes. Dude, I think we're gonna fail. Oh my gosh, I was late on the earthquakes. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's bad. Now that's really, really bad. Because the Revenge Tower stays alive. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize how many Builder Huts were alive. I was kind of planning for most of them to go down because I thought it was going to go to the Inferno. Maybe we can still do this though. Let's see. We really got to lock in because we did not get that Revenge Tower taken out, unfortunately. I think it's still doable. We'll put like a super barb on that corner Tesla, I suppose. Which direction should we go? I guess we'll go behind this fire spitter over here. And we just need to lock the heli in. Log launcher like that. It should still be doable. Ideally. king and RC, where should they go? We'll put the king here to hopefully funnel someone into the core. Hopefully. We might need to put the RC there as well, but I kind of think we'll need the RC for the opposite side. We'll see. Anyways, totem spell right there to help that minion prince go down. Let's hit the king ability now. That does sort of create a funnel. We're going to rage, totem in the center, and this is going to be sketchy. This is going to be sketchy, but I think we might be okay. Oh, man. Dude, missing the... Not taking down Revenge Tower, I mean, was just such a detrimental mistake here. I honestly am in shock that I did that still. Warden's going to go down, isn't he? I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I think this is a fail, unfortunately. Oh, man. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Okay. Well, I feel guilty letting my clan down, but I missed the fireball, so I missed it badly on a base where we invested a lot, so we kind of needed to hit the fireball. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Dang, dude. Alright, whatever. It is what it is, though. I'm not perfect. At least it was entertaining for you guys. I'm not claiming to be the best player in the world or anything. That is just a little bit unfortunate. Alright, this base now. So this base, I honestly hate attacking these type of bases in Legend League. It's always super close, but I'm thinking since they're always super close in Legend League, we should be able to crush it in normal mode. What I'm thinking we do is we fireball on this air defense. This takes down like the whole compartment over here. And we can do this with 0 invis spells. We'll just let the warden take down this builder hut and then hit the fireball. And then that will clear that compartment. And we also won't have to deal with the Giga Bomb this way, which is awesome. And then we can pull the main army, like assuming this part of the base is gone. We can then pull the main army over here with the troop launcher. And we're probably going to end up overgrowthing like the core, either just this or like the fire spitter in the Revenge Tower. I don't know. It kind of depends how it's looking in the moment. But definitely the Revenge Tower is probably going to get included in that overgrowth. And then the king will go along here to funnel out this side. That is the plan. I think as long as we hit the fireball and as long as we get the king to set up a proper funnel, we should be just fine. So yeah, hopefully we can destroy this base. No pressure, Gavin. But I think we have a good plan. Now I have the unicorn, which is a huge advantage, which means we can put the warden here, like without the healers real quick. Alright, very nice. And now Tesloon, and now the healers. Good thing we put the Tesloon. We found a bunch of air traps. Alright, interesting. Now, let's start this main push over here. I did not mean to put the baby dragon. Why do I keep misclicking the baby dragon? Okay, well the baby dragon's a Tesloon. We're just going to use the baby dragon as a Tesloon. And I want to say we're looking okay. Baby dragon putting in work, testing for traps. Good job, baby dragon. I think the baby dragon actually found a trap. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm seeing things. Let's put a few cleanup troops around these edges. And let's actually, like, slight change of plans. We're going to put the king over here to funnel, since the main army wants to go in like this. Kind of hard to explain in the moment, but you guys, like, understand what I'm doing. And let's just make sure the warden stays alive and everything. Also, we're going to put rocket loons to finish off the Revenge Tower. Monolith, not Revenge Tower. I can't speak, sorry. And then, yeah, we will end up overgrowthing that. Seems perfect. Let's go Queen ability now. And Royal Champion, I guess, like this to finish the funnel that the king didn't really properly set up. This one's not going perfectly. Like, my whole army didn't really go where I wanted it to go. Not gonna lie, but I think it's going good enough that we should be okay. Okay, we kind of got to lock in. It's definitely not going perfectly. We're going to totem the Revenge Tower. Let's just rage the main army right here. And we're going to hit the Rocket Spear now and Invis RC. Ooh, we lose the Fox. Hold on. We really got to lock in. We were losing a lot of important troops here. Let's try to put a Rocket Loon onto the Revenge Tower. Okay, it's going to be kind of close. I did high key screw this up. Invis RC. Why did I attack a base that I literally hate attacking? I don't know. Oh, we actually might fail. Guys, if I fail, someone needs to put me in jail. That Revenge Tower is literally on 1 HP. It goes down. Oh my gosh. Okay, Revenge Tower goes down. This was way too close for comfort, dude. We do get it. Holy cow. Way too close for comfort. Okay, I don't know why I attacked this base. I literally hate attacking these bases so much. But we do get the 3-star. Alright, I think. We should have enough time, yeah? Alright. Yeah, wasn't even close. I did this all on purpose to make it more suspenseful for you guys. Yo. Dude, are we gonna time fail? We're gonna freaking time fail? We're gonna time fail. That's a little embarrassing. Okay, well, dang it, dude. That's a little embarrassing. I'm still gonna include it, though. Bro, that's a little embarrassing. Alright, anyways, last attack of the video to clean up my mess over here. The 99% I just got, that was just, like, absolutely tragic. We're gonna do the same exact thing, except we're gonna do it a little bit better. So, we're gonna do the same exact thing. No plan even needed, because we already know what we're gonna do. We're going to put the ward in just like this. Earthquake and Fireball like that. Boom. Tesloon, and then the healers right here. Very nice. Let's put some cleanup troops down now. I think we were late on the cleanup last time, and that honestly cost us. So let's do it really quickly this time. We can maybe snipe that mortar. Never mind. Anyways, let's start the rest of this attack. Troop launcher. And we're looking good so far. Nothing's really gone wrong. I am slightly tilted because I just failed my previous 2 attacks. So your boy's slightly tilted currently, but it's okay because we're going to lock in. Let's totem this to keep that monolith off of my king for a second. Poison these CC troops. Hit the queen ability because looks like she's dying for some reason. King ability did not go where I wanted it to go at all, which is like really unfortunate. Okay, let's lock in, guys. We gotta lock in. I need to place this overgrowth a little bit better this time. I'm gonna hold off on it for longer. No, actually I'm not. I lied. We're gonna place it right now. I don't want to wait too long. Okay, that Inferno staying alive is an issue because the healers are getting cooked. Hold on, we can put a super barb, 2 super barbs to take out that Inferno. 1000 IQ. I have to use these spells efficiently now. Super barbs came in clutch right there. We gotta really use the spells efficiently. We're in the position to save it right now. We just have to keep the Royal Champion alive and play this well. Okay, let's rage the main army right now. Invis RC. Put headhunters in. We'll freeze like this. Ooh, that freeze was good enough. It got the headhunters, so I think we're okay. I think we get this. Holy cow, though. I hate these type of bases so much. These bases are not easy for me. I think we're good, though. We have 2 spells. I'm going to put this baby dragon on that builder hut now. Totem the Revenge Tower. And then we have an Invis spell if needed. Dang, the baby dragon got swagged. But the queen can reach everything, right? Yeah, queen can reach everything, so we should be good. I think she can reach Revenge Tower at least. Yeah, she can. Alright, we're good. Alright, so honestly, I don't know. Maybe not my best video I've ever made. We failed 2 attacks in normal mode. Technically, we only failed 1. We kind of got like scammed out of that previous one. But we did have a proper fail in normal mode, which kind of sucks. But we went 6 for 8 against some really, really hard bases. Like these bases that you guys seen were really, really hard, not going to lie. In Legend League, we definitely would have failed them. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this type of video. Again, let me know in the comments below if you enjoy me like talking you through my plans or not. But yeah, we'll link the Meteor Golem army in the description below if you guys want to check it out. It is really fun. It's really strong. Definitely recommend it. It's a really good army. Anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you again tomorrow in a brand new Clash of Clans video.